5-year-old coming into kindergarten, they're not at the same point in terms of the starting line. And the more we can do to help a child develop, and I don't just mean in the academic sense, but I think the social development, the emotional development, which is critical for a child, I think a lot of that can be incubated and built in that relationship where you're reading with someone.
I would tell parents to always be involved, read with your children, sit them up on their lap, make that bond, create a special designated time for them to read together, whether it's before they go to bed or first thing in the morning.
Children who read tend to be more empathetic. They tend to be more curious. And sometimes the only way for a child to be exposed to something unique and different is through a book.
By reading, not only do you build literacy foundation for your child, but you also build a nurturing aspect that you have an adult, let's say a father who reads with their child. And you can sit next to each other and you can feel that you're surrounded by someone who cares, who's dedicating enough time.
You can talk to the child about what is going on in this book. Have you ever felt this way? How is the character dealing with the situation that they're in? And have you ever been in this situation? And how should we handle it? What should we do? What should we say?
So what do you think is going on from the book? Do you think she's happy or sad? Do you know what she's saying right here? No day.
No.
So do you think she's happy?
No.
Or do you think she's going to have a grumpy day?
Grumpy day.
So that definitely opens up a door to conversation that helps children deal with a lot of emotional things.
With my ESL kids, the books give them hope, and they can see that they can become anything they want to be, and that they can overcome their circumstances. And a lot of the parents will come to me too and say, I love these books because it helps my child see that there is another world out there for them, and that they won't be kind of stuck in the cycles that we have been put in, but they have hope. So these books are huge for them because they feel like, oh, someone does care for me. There is a path for me in life that I can take.
I'm Wendy Smith from Caldwell County Smart Start. Sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library today. It will benefit you and your child for a lifetime.
With their social development, just reading, again, building the vocabulary in order to communicate with their peers and with adults to communicate their wants and needs.
They're learning what those words mean. How do those sounds connect to each other to formulate a word? They hear intonation and voice, knowing where to pause, where to add that level of excitement if that's what the book is about, or how to bring that level down when it may be something that's more appropriate and maybe more of a sad. So you're picking up emotions as well.
Reading to your child and having books available to your child in your home makes them more empathetic, makes them critical thinkers. It develops their narrative skill.
But I don't want to downplay the importance of that developmental readiness for a child, and the ability to sit in an area, and the ability to follow directions, and the ability to share and understand what needs to be done, and to be polite as much as possible. Those things are very important, and a lot of that can happen in that interaction that you have with the child if you're reading a book or you're doing some other activity that allows you to be close to a child like that.
Where my classroom is located, it's actually near our ISS section, and a lot of times I'll go in, not even ESL students, but just sit with students, and we'll go through a book, and they'll calm down and they'll see, okay, everything's all right, because the book it is calming, and it does show you in life, as long as you can turn the page and keep reading, it's going to be okay. My name is Abigail Apgar, and I'm an ESL teacher for Caldwell County Schools, and I encourage all parents to sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.